What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MMTLP and FINRA saga.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And guys, for today's video I have a huge news. I have a huge update on several lawsuits, and unfortunately not all of these updates are good for MMTLP community. But on top of that, I have some kind of teaser for another news that potentially might change a lot in our case. And before we dive deep into all of this, guys, please hit the like button for YouTube algorithm and drop me a line in the comment section if you think my videos are valuable for you. On top of that, if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Patreon account. And for now, guys, I have three tiers. It is Discord Access tier, Safe Haven and Gold tier. And if you want to just be in line with all the latest news and with the most recent actions and potential upcoming actions of the US stock market, it is more than enough to join just Discord Access. If you want me to cover your personal position and if you want me to create a plan for you to invest in stock market, Safe Haven is for you. The only difference in between these two tiers is that on Safe Haven tier you will have a monthly 30-minute Zoom call session with me. And the Gold tier is for people who want to take the most from my experience and from my knowledge. And in this tier you will have a 30 minutes weekly Zoom call with me where I will teach you how to beat the market. On top of that, guys, for the members of this tier I will give my personal signals where to enter and where to leave the position. I will do it when market conditions are more predictable for swing positions. So, and let me give you a sneak peek on the Discord group. You can see that I publish a lot of updates on the market, and as you can see, I even make predictions of its upcoming movements. And if you follow my channel for quite some time, you know that I have a very high level of experience in this type of trades. And guys, in this Discord group, I explain a lot to my patrons, and I do a lot of technical analysis on demand on different assets. Here is the general sentiment of the market on April the 10th. Here is INTC, ISRG. Here is JDR, KLB, MSTR, and other ticker symbols. You can see that I do it pretty much 2 or 3 times a week. And all of my community members know how to benefit out of these market conditions. So, and let's begin today's video with this tweet of Daniel Oxer. He published this tweet just 17 hours ago. He wrote, "Sunshine is the best disinfectant. Soon." And he added this tiny clip, and I have to admit that it is kind of a teaser of the upcoming news. And guys, if you don't know what news he might disclose, let me remind you that he has an active lawsuit against SEC, FINRA, and some C-levels executive of TRCH and Next Bridge Hydrocarbons. On top of that, he is pursuing a so-called non-litigational path to the resolution, and you can find out his position and his open letter on change.org website. It is titled The MMTLP Scandal, a call for accountability and reform. And you can sign this petition. As you can see, more than 570 community members already signed this petition. And here's the very precise and very thoroughly made letter where you can find out his point of view and his potential actions which might lead us to the resolution. So, And right here, I think he has some additional quite valuable information, because in the add-on to his petition, he wrote this on February 15th. And let me quote you this. Beyond that, I've been extra quiet on Twitter as I work toward an amended complaint with my lawyer. Updates will come when there is something concrete to report and when my lawyer clears it for public discussion. And as you can see, he published it on February 15th of this year. And I think this teaser leads me to the conclusion that potentially something big is happening or already happened in his lawsuit or in other paths to the resolution. That is why, guys, stay tuned. I will do my best in order to show you this information as soon as possible. Next one, another very important update. And first of all, guys, let's start from latest, not the latest, but some tweets that might be interesting. Scott Traudt wrote this just yesterday. He wrote, if there was only one case that might get us to trade again, it's this one from the Third Circuit Court just recently. The SEC was ordered by court to give good reasons for why it took no action in the Coinbase regulatory issues and decided that one paragraph saying, basically, "We've done enough and we are too busy," was not acceptable. Those conclusory BS. Coinbase had filed writ of mandamus to get the court to order the SEC to do what it didn't want to do and or had done imperfectly. That US appeals court stated that therefore the SEC's action were arbitrary and capricious. If there was any case closer to the MMTLP trade halt, I can't find one. Buckle up, kiddies. The SEC's motion to dismiss is due today. Here's the case of the SEC lost, and he added the link to this case. On top of that, he added this. Here's the update on Wes Christian, let's say, recent actions. And he wrote, Wes Christian presented to the MMTLP bankruptcy trustee on October 31st of 2024 that MMTLP was spoofed 55 million times and TRCH was spoofed 92 million times. He and Burda and Flamethrower LLC specifically to look into fraud in MMTLP and MMAT. To the best of my knowledge, they did nothing to help retail. In fact, per the terms below in the contract that Lovato gave Wes and another law firm, Wes is getting a chunk of an $11 million contract to recover for the estate and not small investors and retail. And guys, this is quite a huge number of remuneration. It's all right here in writing at the court. How did he come by these numbers? If he shared this with McCabe and Burda, why didn't either as if officers and main investors in TRCH use this to take action and sue the SEC, FINRA, the market makers or brokerages or whoever was surely identified as causing the carnage to TRCH? I mean, if he did a spoofing investigation, then he has to know who spoofed things and that GTS, the market maker that got MMTLP trading, was smashed in the NWBO case for spoofing. So, was it GTS and Rubinstein, maybe TD, Ameritrade and Schwab, or all of the above? And why no numbers for MMTLP, since that 92 million from TRCH obviously were damaged or fraudulent shares that carried over into MMTLP trading. So, and he added a couple of screenshots, and I want to pay your attention to the second one. Significant impact on shareholders. The target defendant's manipulation of MMAT and TRCH shares not only harmed the company, but also caused significant financial losses for shareholders, with the majority of the 65,000 plus shareholders being retail investors. The litigation will seek to recover damages on behalf of the estate, but potentially it will also provide recovery for shareholders who were directly impacted by the fraudulent market activity. So, it will seek to recover damages on behalf of the estate. This is the crucial part of this statement. And definitely Wes Christian, as I mentioned yesterday and in some of my previous videos, becomes more and more controversial person in this case. That is why we have to be quite cautious with all of the actions that he brings on the table. Let me show you some details in the comment section. So Kostas wrote in response to this: "Wes can't do anything without the board wanting to move forward, and the MMTLP board was just a disaster, especially after they get George Palikros to go." And Scott responded: "I disagree, because he had a duty under federal law and the Texas Bar Code to report the criminal activity if he uncovered it, regardless of what the thieves and whores on the MMTLP board of directors told him. So now he's got problems." And Kostas added this gif that he's learning. On top of that, let me show you. So, yes, right here. Tango 1993 wrote this. In response to the, by the way, yesterday's tweet of Scott Traudt, he reposted the tweet of Susan Trimbath that she wrote she's no longer associated with Wes Christian. And Scott responded to Tango 1983. Tango asked, "Wonder who else is under contract in MMTLP, Space Host, etc. We'll find out soon enough." And Scott added, I think it is his own part of his own investigation and his own litigation, his own lawsuit. And here you can find a lot of people who are very familiar to the MMTLP community. They are John Xeri, Busy Brands, Jen Capella, Karma Collects, also known as Due Diligence, I'll Cigar, Guy Como, Notarinty 2, and Joanna are Intel. And guys, definitely these people, according to Scott Traudt, might be involved in so-called paid schemes from MMTLP, from former MMTLP board of directors, but it should be proven in court. First of all, it should be proven in court. So let me show you another update from Scott, and wait a second, it is right here. So the most important update for today's video is this one. Scott wrote this just several hours ago. The SEC filed its motion to dismiss today in U.S. District Court for District of Vermont in attempting to knock off the writ of mandamus I first filed on December the 9th of 2024. I have 30 days to respond, and they are raising these main points. 1. I lack standing as the SEC, nor the commissioner of the SEC can restart trading. 2. Trading would not address my injuries. You gotta be kidding me. 3. The case must be at the Court of Appeals, not the US District Court. I've seen different law on that, but I will enter there anyway if this gets knocked down in Barrington. 4. I have not shown a clear and indisputable right to the reopening of trading. Here's the full document. The main arguments against MMTLP getting 2 days of position close trading is following. Let me quote you this screenshot that he published, he added to his tweet. The court should dismiss the petition with dismissal appropriate under Rule 12b-1 on several grounds. First, petitioner lacks standing to bring his claim, as neither the chairman or the SEC nor the court can reopen trading and create the trading situation that petitioner would like to see. Thus, a ruling in petitioner's favor could not redress his alleged injuries. Second, a proceeding challenging the lack of commission order must proceed only in a Court of Appeals. Finally, petitioner does not and cannot identify a waiver of sovereign immunity that would allow the court to exercise jurisdiction. Even if petitioner had standing, was proceeding in the proper court, and sovereign immunity was waived, dismissal would be appropriate under Rule 12b-6 because petitioner has not shown he has a clear and undisputable right to the reopening of trading. He therefore is not entitled to the drastic and extraordinary remedy of mandamus relief. And guys, let me show you some details in this document itself. As you can see, here is the court listener link to the case of Scott Traudt versus Gary Gensler. And here is this document. You can download it for free. It is about 20 pages document, 20 pages long document, and yes, unfortunately it is not the best for Scott's position. Let me show you another update. We don't have any updates from Jennifer Vetrano side regarding her case. And just yesterday I showed you this order and I didn't understand what it is all about. But on top of that, guys, just yesterday we have 2 more documents that are also behind the paywall. It is a status report and response in opposition to motion. And for now, guys, I have some details about this document that was filed on May the 1st. Let me show you right here. Junk Savvy wrote this. Vetrano versus Burda et al. Judge orders case administratively closed, pending outcome of Metamaterials bankruptcy proceedings. All deadlines, motions, and hearings terminated in the case. And she added this not the best copy of the document itself, and unfortunately I cannot read it because of bad quality. But in general, potentially, we also have some problems, or Jennifer Vetrano has some problems with her lawsuit against John Burda. And I have to admit that, guys, according to this court listener page, this case is still active, and I don't know what does it mean that judge orders case administratively closed. So, if you know what does it mean, please drop me a line in the comment section and I will explain it to the broader audience. But on top of that, guys, we have another update in Wilcott versus Securities and Exchange Commission case. And we have several filings. It is a reply to response to motion, and we have 3 quite similar documents. I don't know the difference because they are also behind the paywall. And another document is right here, quite interesting, under the docket number 44. It is a withdraw as attorney. So again, I don't know all the details, what does it mean, but definitely something big is happening behind the scenes, and this news, I would say, not so pleasant, not the best one for MMTLP community. But definitely, for now, we cannot do anything rather than to observe, rather than to be a spectators in this theater. And that is why just wait for more updates and subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. See you in the next video. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad.